What would you give to defend the people you love most? Would you give an arm? Maybe a leg? Would you travel to hostile environments with no guarantee of coming home? That's something our American military members are willing to do. With the help of the Yellow Ribbon Fund, they are able to make a smoother recovery to have the best possible life after their great sacrifices. I am one of those soldiers who is willing to sacrifice whatever it takes to protect my loved ones. I am active duty Army Sergeant Timothy Perez. I have been in the Army for a little over 5 years. I also have 3 brothers that are in the Army. Everyone should believe in one charity to assist soldiers in need. That is the Yellow Ribbon Fund. I chose this fund because it has helped thousands of soldiers and their families during some of the most difficult times of their life. First, I will discuss some of the battles soldiers face after the war is over. Then I will discuss how the Yellow Ribbon Fund helps defeat those issues. And lastly, I will tell you how you all can help those heroes enjoy their time with their loved ones. Let's start with focusing on the issues soldiers are facing. A soldier's hardest fight is not fought on the battlefield. However, in Afghanistan alone, in 2009, 7,700 troops were wounded. In 2011, 3,900 were wounded. There were nearly 100,000 troops who were deployed to not only Afghanistan but to Iraq as well. Out of those soldiers, 2.6% were likely to have a major amputation, and an additional 9% had to be medically evacuated. Again, the battles in war are not the only ones soldiers face. The number of Americans that committed suicide in 2017 was 45,390. Of those 45,390, 6,139 were military veterans. In 2017, 40,000 military veterans were homeless, many had trouble finding jobs, many were divorced, and many dealt with lifelong battles of a multitude of injuries to include sleeping disorders, traumatic brain injuries, and even mental health disorders. These soldiers just need a helping hand. Now that you see the battles that the soldiers face on and off the battlefield, you can find the organization helping these soldiers the most off of the battlefield is the Yellow Ribbon Fund. The organization that I know can help save those soldiers and families is the Yellow Ribbon Fund. This organization was created in 2005. It is in Bethesda, Maryland at Walter Reed Medical Center. Back in 2005, a father of a soldier who was severely injured brought in potential investors to Walter Reed Medical Facility in hopes of acquiring some funds for some more supplies to help better the medical treatment at Bethesda. Okay, what happened was a mother frantically went to go visit her son, who was a returning soldier who was critically injured in battle. So she's across the country, buys a plane ticket, comes to Maryland. Now she's at her son's bedside, worried about him. Now she also has to try and book herself a hotel. She also has to try and find herself a rental vehicle. These investors that saw this happening decided to assist this woman, paid for her lodging, paid for a rental vehicle, and then created the Yellow Ribbon Fund to help future families, parents, loved ones, to assist them when their main focus should be helping their military member recover. Another interesting fact is when Gina Haro was sitting at her husband's bedside, he himself is a military veteran and a double amputee. She was so impressed by the Yellow Ribbon Fund, she became a Yellow Ribbon Fund caregiver. This organization provides families with rental cars and lodging to take less stress off of being by their loved one's side. This organization not only helps the soldier and their family during the recovery process, but they also help after. They provide many services including family support, therapy, and even retreats to help those soldiers and families get back to the normal life that they missed. Now that we know what the Yellow Ribbon Fund is, I will tell you how you can help. There are many different ways and benefits to helping this organization. The Yellow Ribbon Fund has many volunteer opportunities. The easiest way you can help these soldiers and families is volunteer for an event. And no, this isn't just standing at some soup kitchen. Instead, you'll be volunteering at events such as golf tournaments, marathons, and even parties. All these different events help recovering soldiers and their families spend time being happy. A few minutes of your time could equal a lifetime of happiness to a soldier. And if you don't feel interested in any of these events, you could create your own event. If you aren't willing to donate any of your time, the wonderful thing about the Yellow Ribbon Fund is that they have multiple ways you can donate. You can donate toys, you can donate clothes, you can even donate your grandma's old beat up Pinto that's just collecting dust in the garage. Now that we talked about the various ways you can make a difference, let's wrap it all up. In summary, we talked about issues our soldiers are facing and families are facing, and how the amazing Yellow Ribbon Fund is assisting these families and how you can help. Whether you support the troops or not, they love and support you. There are so many ways you could help these veterans and families, and all you need to do is choose one of the options available to you by the Yellow Ribbon Fund, and you could put a smile back on a soldier's face. The simplest thing you can do is donate some of your time.